is WES, the World Endurance Series. This is where legends are born. The world watches. The track awaits. Are you ready to witness endurance like never before? Race Asylum. Rust Racing Team. Goodwin E-Racing Club. Racing Team Ostfriesland. WES Racing Team. Noordlichter. GTSV. Teams from around the world go head-to-head in an epic battle. Who will survive the ultimate test of teamwork? This is more than racing. This is WES.
Hello everybody, welcome back. This is stint number 3 for the 12 hours of Watkins Glen from WES World Endurance Series. My heart almost stopped because I already saw P1 leaving the pits, but it seems that it is an error in the lobby of stint 3, so they are doing a restart. Luckily I am not too late. I have live coverage of the previous stint. Let's take a look over there. Maybe we can even turn on some audio.
1 second a lap faster.
You can hear Philippe now in stint number 2. So you see they are still at 65 of 73.
If you're listening, exit
laps.
the pits please. They have to restart. And if they don't listen, you can shut down the lobby, start again.
But before that, of course, let's take a look at the teams. Still have some time. We have 7 teams on the grid. First is WES Racing Team with, I think it's 9 drivers on the grid. Nice. We've seen some nice actions. Especially these guys choose the medium in the first stint, or chose the medium. That was very interesting to see. 1 Lambo on the grid for Racing Team Ostfriesland. Only 2 drivers, Patse and Maurice. So we will be seeing Patse back. And Maurice will have driven the second stint. And we have Noordlichter. Also AMGs. AMGs is very popular here. They have 8 drivers for each team. Number 205 and number 206 cars. Next up, the next team is Rust Racing Team. Have to be careful not to make any mistakes here. They have 5 drivers for just 1 car, so they won't be all too tired. And then we have more AMGs. We have the Goodwin E-Racing Club with 7 drivers. Love the liveries they have put together. We have 1 more black version, 1 more white version. And we have 4 GTRs for Race Asylum, the number 11, 22, 44 and 55 teams. They really like repeating those numbers. They have a total of 15 drivers. Jesus. We have GTSV. GTSV is of course also the organizer for this event, together with WES. They have 2 cars, 2 AMGs, with 5 drivers in total. Lovely. Let's see how the other stint is doing. Okay. Lap 64, if we can see a bit more in the front. Then, because Kevin is already 5 minutes ahead, so that will be lap 66, lap 67. Which is cutting it really close. We do not want to miss the start, of course. Meanwhile, The other drivers in Stint 3 in the lobby are getting ready. They are doing the formation lap. And they're getting ready to get the torch passed by their teammates. So they have to go in the pits now. And when their teammate in Stint 2 enters the pit and comes to a complete halt, that's the go. They are also in communication with each other, of course, over a voice party. So they can say go, 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 and then the next person in the next lobby in the next stint can start driving. As you see, P4 is already here on the 67th lap. So I'm wondering where Kevin is at. Maybe I can just type this so Philippe can show it. And then he'll show it. Maybe if I can hear him.
Changing the strategy to... We are in lap 68.
68.
Just started 68.
Okay, thanks Philippe. So almost time for the driver switch. Always a very important moment. I see Gilles is getting into the pits, getting ready. Both Kevin and Gilles, of course, very fast drivers. They know this AMG inside and out. The poison of the day is a rum cola. Hi Smokey, how are you doing? You can already guess what your poison of the day is. After we see the first driver, in this case Kevin, if all goes well of course, if we see him enter the pits, then we will switch to the lobby of Stint 3, and then we'll have a bit of a mixed screen. We'll see in the bigger screen of course my stint, my lobby, but we will also have a bit of a picture-in-picture in which we can still view this second stint hosted or streamed rather by Philippe. Stint 4 will also be done by Philippe. I think Philippe and I are pretty much the main streamers today. Do we still have time? It's 68, 69. We could perhaps do a little promo of the driver switch. Let me just check if we copy this. Perhaps we can do it like this. Let's see. That was a nice POV to see how important those team switches are. I see Kevin is on lap 69 right now. He has a penalty, but who cares? He's about a little shy of 40 seconds ahead of P2. Hi, Ira Shadow. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome. Enjoy the stream. So any minute now, in about 3 laps, they will be coming in the pits, and then Gilles can take over from Kevin for GTSV for the 68 car. Good luck indeed to everybody. Just let Philippe do the talking for now.
Good news for Mike. He can unlap himself with Schechter. Mike with very good pace. Schechter half a second penalty. Those tires are well worn. And yellow flag. What happened? JJ. All good? Yeah. Let's take a look. Scala Magna. No. Resistenze. He closed the gap in 1 lap. 4 seconds. He closed the gap. Yeah, that's the difference between those tires. Already right on the tail of Ascala Magna. And a purple second time for Resistance. Oh, interesting. Now he's got traffic. Oh, the inside is. A little bit of contact, but all good. And sticking his hand up, saying sorry. Lost a little bit of time. Free air for Mike. He was a little bit stuck behind Scheckter. So all good for now. Let's take a quick look at Maurice. Only 12 seconds behind their uncle. It used to be 28, now it's only 12 behind P11. So RTO, good job by Maurice. Well done.
Okay, we're getting close. Let's just check that last replay because I think somebody went off. Is it J? Yes, a bit of oversteer. Ah, too bad. Keep in mind, of course, that this stream of Philippe, when it comes to me, it already has about a 3-4 second delay. So I think it's better if we go straight to where Gilles is waiting. You can see on the right upper side of your screen, we can still watch Philippe's stream. So we'll be able to really check it if it was correctly done. But again, keep in mind of those 3-4 seconds delay. It's not 100% sure. It's not 100% correct. But it's the next best thing. Just getting ready mentally, physically, doing a last shot of I don't know what poison. I don't know. See a lot of the same names, of course, of the stint number 1. I'm hoping we get to see some new people as well. I see already Gorgi is somebody I haven't seen yet. Fresh Chicho, Yugoni, alright, fresh meat. Also very interested in seeing how far they are all, how big the gaps are between the different drivers. It was quite close in the first stint, especially between Yippee for GTSV 16.9 and Scheckter, I think it was, or Shinsei, one of the two, I think Shinsei. All these names, we have 51 drivers, excuse me if I don't recall all of them. Hi Mukahedi, Gogo Gilles, no idea who you are, but you are very welcome. If you like the channel, follow for more, but especially enjoy. Alright, I think Kevin might be close. He is now in lap 72, so he's almost starting his final lap. And that left front tire is almost completely dead. Let's see if we can widen this frame a bit, make it a bit bigger. Yeah, a bit bigger, that's better. I'll make it smaller again in just a couple of seconds when he enters, so we can truly watch Gilles start. Ah, Smokey, you know her? Okay. Good nuts in the chat. Getting ready, final lap for Kevin. Almost passing the torch to his teammate Gilles for GTSV car number 68. Gran Turismo Sport Vlaanderen, also the organizer of this event, together of course with WES. WES is the organizer, but it is powered by GTSV. As you can see on the top side of my screen, I always have GTSV logo there. Ah, okay, it's Gilles' mom. Go, Gilles! Your mom's watching. Give it all you got. Kevin just passing some backtrackers here. A lot of blue flags. Turn 8 going to turn 9. There are only 11 turns, so almost there. And then we will see the drivers switch. About a 3-4 second delay probably. So let me just dim the music a bit, and then we can see Gilles leaving the pit. Alright. I think the countdown can start. Yes, he can fuel, change his tires. Here we go. Careful with that fuel, you don't want to fuel too little, not too much either. It's going on the softs. Good choice, I think. Let me take my keyboard with me so I don't miss anything. Okay, let's go. Hey, Pittemans. Thanks for joining in. And Gilles is off. Alright. Very good. We see the second driver, Gaza. We know he's very fast. He's also leaving the pits. Alright. We already have 2 drivers on. You see in the right upper corner now, there's a bit of a delay. There was also a penalty, I think, for the second driver, so also getting ready. These guys are really close to each other. I don't know what they did in stint number 2, but some of those gaps got really small suddenly. I like what I'm seeing because that makes our race, our stint, so much more interesting. Okay. So I see number 4 also getting ready, the WES Racing team, number 16, the black edition. The other one is the white one with the numbers reversed, it's 61. Very nice. Noordlichter not yet, I think there's a big gap. Oh, Noordlichter also, wow, these are very close to each other. That is cool. Right now, of course, they're still a bit on an island, and there is still some time between them. But it will start to get interesting once the team starts lapping or unlapping themselves. And we have finalized for Race Asylum. Is it the correct one? I hope so. Oh, no, Gorgi is first. Or was this? No, this is the Noordlichter. I'm sorry, already had this one. Yes, finalized, getting ready as well. Nicely done. Just putting that fuel in, very important. After that we'll have Yippee-Ki-Yay, the other GTSV team, who defended like an animal in stint 1. It was a very nice race. Started P7, I think he ended P4 or 5. So very well done. Yippee-Ki-Yay, is he getting ready? I hope so. Still some time left. I can see in the screen that Tommy Clean is not there yet. Come on, Tommy Clean. He's at turn 9. Now we're going to turn 10. Now I think we're going to see some gaps. We're just gonna view this, but after that I will tuck in the screen a bit so you can still see it very small. But then we're going to follow the race, of course, and we'll see who comes out of the pit from afar. Alright. Yippee. Also now getting out of the pits. And then we are off. Let's go back to the front. Chile is very comfortably on P1, already 31 seconds and a half in front of P2. We have Casa, a bit on an island. Oost, also Race Asylum on P3. Freshchicho is on P4. The gaps get smaller. Gorgi meets GT, Noordlichter team, 205. And finalized. And then there's quite a big gap. There's a minute and a half between finalized and Yippee-ki-yay. But then it is very close already. Wow, I did not see this. So, we have a battle at the start of Stint 3. I love it. Let's see where this is headed. This is Pastina Calda for WES Racing Team against Yippee. They are both on the softs, I presume, yes. Can he make the move or not? Watch out, these tires are a bit cold. Might not be the best moment to start battling. Does he maintain the line? A little bit of contact, but Robin is racing, so I think we can forgive him. It was a clean move. It's not the way you want to start your stint, of course, being overtaken in the first lap. But it happens. And the race is still very long. And especially, the stint is very long, and especially the race is very long. So anything can still happen. We have Ugoni for Rust Racing Team with a very blue and green AMG on the softs, just not hitting that wall. We have Pickle Rick, one of my new followers from Stint 1. Thank you again for the follow, Pickle Rick. I love Pickle Rick. We have Girotech for Noordlichter on P11. 206 car for Noordlichter. We have Patse in the Lambo, only 10 seconds away from the Noordlichter. 12th position for Patse, Racing Team Oost-Friesland, number, if I'm not mistaken, 224. Yellow sausages. Yellow sausages? I think you took them out of the pan too early, man. Should be nice and golden brown. Yellow Sausages is driving for Goodwin E-Racing Club, number 33 car. And Roses is still in the pits. Still some time between them. You can see that GTR in the previous stint. Hey Paul, hey Jakey. Quali setups are not the way to go for the race, of course. Now, I hope Jay is going in the pits. No, he still has a lap to do, so Roses will really have to wait. Be patient until he can leave and get going. And we know Roses is fast, so he must be annoyed by this. Black flag, blue flag. Maybe Pickle Rick should have held in a bit before that chicane. I don't know. It's all easy to say when you're streaming, but when you're racing it all goes so fast. Let's see those gaps. So 32.5 it was, now it's 32.4, so it's about the same. 30 behind. 18 seconds to Freshchicho. I will try to remember these, but it is very hard to do. Yes, we're taking mental pictures over here of the gaps. It's all stayed about the same. Yes, okay, Yay. He's already lost 3 seconds on Pastinakala, who just overtook him. Goni is on an island. as well. Hero Tech. Okay. It has a lot of potential. Not all gaps are super high or super big. Okay, I see that Jay is going in the final corner. Does he go in the pits? Yes, he goes in the pits. So this will be the go for Roses. I think in about a couple of seconds, 1, 2, 3, and Roses can start fueling and start changing his tires. So we have a full grid again. Once he leaves the pits, it's 14 cars on the track. Hi, Rust TV. Ugoni is, I think he was 9th. I'm not sure. Yes, 9th. 7.8 seconds ahead of him is, or her, is Yippee-ki-yay. And he seems to be closing in. Slowly but steadily. So we have to put a pin in that. We have to revisit that later. Oof, that's the fastest lap here, the fastest sector as well. Is he fast? You probably know. I don't know this driver yet. Could be that they put a pro racer in this lineup. We never know. Okay, so as the previous stint is over, I will now remove it from the screen so it doesn't bother you anymore. Oh, watch out. Tires haven't warmed up yet completely. Yes, Chiles is losing time on Casa. Already a second less than before in just 1 or 2 laps. This could be a problem for Chiles. The gap between P3 and P2 and P3 stays the same, especially if Casa keeps mowing the lawn. We look at the post. It's about the same. It was 17 seconds. To Fresh Chicho it still is. I really hope we get to see some battles. Otherwise, it is a long stint. Pastinacalda is moving away from Yippee. Yippie's not coming back on him. We have Yippee-ki-yay, Patse behind him. But Patse is still a lap or maybe even 2 laps behind. I don't know exactly. Let's look. Number 12 is on lap 5, and Yippee is on lap 6, so 1 lap behind. Goni is getting there. It's too early to tell yet. Drivers and tires are still getting warmed up, so we'll have to see. Many in the stream. I think we're even more than this morning. People have finally woken up. How excited are you to see where everybody will land in this race? I'm quite excited. Every edition you think you know the podium, and then something crazy happens every single edition. Chila's gained a little of time on Casa. Is there a link for the Discord server? There definitely is. I right now don't have the time to give it to you. Maybe somebody else from the GTSV or the WES members can send it to you. Fresh Chicho, what is Fresh Chicho doing? Hi, Sunny Style. Fresh Chicho is taking penalties, that's what he's doing. Half a second. We You know these guys are very fast. Fast racing team. We saw that in the first stint. This car ended P3 and they chose only the medium tires, so that was very strategical. If you would like to enter this league, of course that's possible. We welcome everybody as long as they're respectful and sportive and they're good drivers, of course. I'll ask Philippe or one of my fellow members or crew members to give you the link. Xiaopang, if I pronounce that correctly. This time we were at 14 cars, which is exactly the amount of a full lobby. Some editions we've been with more cars, but then there is an extra, there's a quali with a knockout system, so only the 14 fastest cars can actually enter the endurance race. Or if Gran Turismo finally updates their game and lets us race with more than as little as 16 drivers on the grid, like every other simulator. Oh, watch out, Chicho. Take care of your tires. It's the tires that win the race. Gaza still same gap in front, a little bit more behind, so he gained about a second on Oost. Still the same gaps here as well. Bastien Calda is going a lot further. Already 6.5 seconds to P8 to Yippee-ki-yay. Let's keep this in mind because this looks like a very fast racer. So 1 minute and 21 seconds to finalize. Let's remember that. Let's put a pin in that. In a couple of laps we'll look again, so we can predict where it is going. Bigoni is about the same gap to Yippee. Pickle Rick. 10 seconds Hirotech. And dropping. Hirotech gaining some momentum. Soft tires for Pickle Rick. Also soft tires for Hirotech. Yeah, he's coming closer. And it's 12 seconds. Patse in the Lambo. So where are you from, Xiaopang? If you want to enter our league, it's always interesting to know where everybody's from. I love the fact that this is an international endurance event. All different time zones, all different cultures, with one passion in common. All Europeans and one American. Okay. Come on, Patsa, give it all you got. Yellow sausages, I think he's getting closer. I think it was more than a minute to Patsa. Just a minute ago. Roses, Roses really has to catch up a lot. Just have to race his race. Not look at everybody. Oh, watch out. What's he doing? That's a blue flag. Have to let him pass. We took my bachas, Scott. Sweet no coffee cooker for you. Roses, what are you doing? Have a problem with the steering wheel, or? That did not look healthy. Patsy already going into the pits. What happened to Patsy? I think he didn't fuel. He didn't take enough fuel. Aye. What happened to Roses is the question. It was something weird, right? Here is already acting a bit strange. Then he went here and looked like this. Suddenly just goes. Something's wrong with the steering wheel. There's no other explanation for this. It's either that or he got distracted by something else. Now he has to pit, of course, because he has damage. Okay, I'm happy he actually does the pit. He doesn't just stand still because there are more problems. I hope it's resolved. was already so far behind. This is really bad. Disconnect of the wheel. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't wish this to happen to anybody, but it happens. That's the problem. Gilles is gaining time, so he's 1 second more ahead of Gaza right now. Gaza 1 second again ahead, gained on post. I think the gaps are getting bigger. Gorgi, okay. Finalized. Pastinacalda won 1 second, 2 seconds on finalized. Which is a good thing, of course, but I also only see 13 cars. I hope it's not roses. Who is out? Oh, let's see. I have 1 GTSV car. That's 1 for Race Asylum, 2 Race Asylum, 1 for Vez, 1 for Northlifter, 3 for Race Asylum, 2 for Vez, 2 for GTSV, 1 for Rust, 2nd Northlifter. The racing team was Friesland, they only have 1 car. Who did we miss? We had the 2 Vest cars, right? Yeah. I don't see which one is gone. I think maybe Goodwin Racing Club, somebody left. Yeah, Pickle Rick. Why? Aye. Ah, such a shame. I don't know exactly what the procedure or the penalty is for this. Of course, nobody does it on purpose, but we can't just let them start in stint 4 as where they were. There has to be something that needs to be done. The gap between P1 and P2 is 33.5 seconds, standing strong. It's a masterclass of Gilles. This guy is fast. Together with Kevin in the previous stint, it's Team Rocket. Gaps are staying the same, I'm assuming. I see not a lot of change. Raschichu gained some time on Gorgi. It was 17, now it's already 20 seconds. Finalized, still the same between him and Pastinacalda. Yeah, really fast, I know, Scott. Oh, what happened here? That was close, man. Meanwhile, I feel like Yippee is coming a bit back on Pastinacalda. It was more than 8 seconds. Could it be because of the backtracker he just had to pass? Because of Helotech? Could be. Let's look at the... Oh, you can definitely see more worn tires with Pastinacalda than Yippee. Yippee is taking better care of those tires. Yeah, am I too silent? I will try to change it. Perhaps. Oh, thank you, Jakey, for the follow. Welcome. Enjoy the stream. Jesus, why can't I? Yeah. Try to fix that, Scott. Is it better now? Incredibile. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Thanks, Scott, for the feedback. On my system I can see your comments fully, but in the chat on Twitch it is already censored. Lovely. Twitch never sleeps. Come on, Yippee. Show us what you got, just like in the first stint, which was awesome. Ugoni, 12 seconds. I think he's getting closer to Yippee. Almost out of fuel though. I think he might have fueled a bit too little. Seeing how those tires are still holding up, but the fuel tank is almost empty. But I don't know. I don't know about the strategies for this race. I'm just an observer. P10 we have Hirutech, North Lichter team. He has consistent times, just not in the last 2 laps. All 41s, and then suddenly 43, 42. Keep the focus in there, man. Let's go to the Lambo. Patsy, oh, that sound. Please, God, give me a Lambo someday, sometime in my life. Jesus. That sound. You gotta love it. In my dreams, even in my dreams, they say you can't afford this. Scout, is the sound of the cars loud enough, or does it need to be louder? Because if I have to check it on the recording of the stream, is of course too late. It's always good to have feedback right away. Okay, seems in order. Super. Let's go to Yellow Sausages. Right now the single car for Goodwin E-Racing Club. It's a shame though, nobody wants to disconnect. Ugoni is going into the pits. Yeah, I already saw that those tires were in dire need of changing. This has got to be the slowest pit crew taking away those tires ever. Thought they were supposed to be fast. Oof, getting a lot of gas. Maybe switching to mediums? Could be. It's a full tank. We'll have to wait and see if... Yep, he went to the mediums. Called it. This could be a strategic move. In it for the long haul. We'll see where we end later. We have a penalty for Patse, probably at the bus stop. A lot of people cut that corner. Of course, easier said than done to not do that. I'd like to ask everybody also to serve the penalty as much to the right side of the track as you can. I don't know if it's an actual rule. In our competition it is. But it is very respectful if you have drivers around you. It immediately gives away to other drivers. I know you're ghosted when you do so, but still, to avoid all confusion, just keep it on the right side of the track at that point. Let's take a look on the front again. We have Roses here. In pursuit of P1, of course, he's a couple of laps behind him, but still. For the sport, of course, the problems start if he would overtake P1 because then he immediately has a blue flag. Glen seems to be surrounded by blue flags. Doing a very good job, Gilles. Keep it up, man. Loving the work. But of course, this is no surprise to us. At GTSV, we know our good drivers. And unfortunately, I'm not one of them. Come on, Kaza. Oh, that left front tire is really in need of changing. But knowing Kaza, he will not go to the pits. He will try to push just one more lap. He has fuel enough to do it. In pursuit of Yippee. See Yippee, he sees him in the rearview mirror. It's very small still, but he's coming. Doing a good job, Yippee. P8 still. I heard Tommy had some bad luck so his teammate had some bad luck in the last stint. Hi, Dark Monkey. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Welcome. Chat away. Did you drive stints? The second stint? I didn't see it. I had to rest a bit because I have a lot of hours yet to go. Go Nordlichter, of course. These are a standard value in our WES races. See, finalized. Pastinakala is coming a bit closer to finalized. Meanwhile, Gilles is going to the pits. See Pastinakala here for the WES racing team. That left tire is almost dead though, but we are 17 laps away already, so it's kind of normal. I think the pit strategies will determine whether or not we will still be seeing a lot of battles. Kaza also coming in the pits. Remember, there's only 30 seconds between those first two, so it can happen very fast. One mistake and they are battling to the death. Oof, if you have the same pace of Kevin, then you're doing a good job. Hi Kevin, damn it, he heard me. How are you doing? Finalized, also going to the pits right now. He has a half-second penalty. Apparently also, he just went to the pit. Yeah, he switched to the mediums. We saw that. Kevin will have to drive the next stint because their team only has 2 drivers. So if Kevin doesn't drive the next one, then I think nobody will. See if the gap has stayed the same after the pit stops for P1 and P2. Oh, it has even increased. Meanwhile, Pastinakala is going in the pits. Finalized I think just went in the pits, yes. 35 seconds ahead of P2. Gilles, you are a monster, an animal. Jesus. Watch out, don't go off track now, I don't want to jinx it. Also, the gap between P3 and P2 has increased, so Kaza is gaining on Oost. Fresh Chichu is getting closer, I have the feeling. I'm not sure. I think it was 17 seconds before, now it's only 14. Both have pitted. Yeah, Gorgi is really on an island. 30 seconds in front, 30 seconds in the back. Meanwhile, Patsy goes into the pits. How about you, Yippee? Are you going to the pits? I see your fuel gauge. I'm thinking you are. Unless you can squeeze another lap out of that tank. Running on fumes. I need to refill myself. The poison of today is a Captain Morgan Spiced Gold. With a bit of Coca-Cola. Come on. Place your bets, people. Yippee, is he going in the pits or not? I think he is. Better safe than sorry. But I could be wrong. Nope, he's going in the pits. Cheers to that. Yes, go Giles. Holding up strong. I think Yippie's just gonna change the tires to the softs again. I think so. Giles 34.5, lost half a second there on Kaza, but still comfortably in the first position. Whereas Gori's P5. Noordlichter team 205, or number 205. Fresh tires, he chose the medium tires. I hope he has enough fuel for those mediums. Almost exactly the same gap in front as in the back. That doesn't happen a lot. I hope he's not trying to do so, because then he'll lose some time. I don't know if he started on the medium. I think so. If I see the lap times, I think he started on the mediums as well. Trying to copy what WES Racing Team did in the first stint. Because they has a nice helmet as well. It's the head of a Lego doll, how do you say it? A Lego figurine. The first stint, the WES Racing Team gained a lot of time by using the mediums in a strategic way. Let's see the gap between finalized and Pastinacalda. He's gained a lot. Since the beginning of the race until now, Pastinacalda has gained, it was 21 I think, so 8 seconds. So that's about 2.5 seconds per... 2.5 seconds, what am I saying? It's about 0.3, 0.4 per lap. Something like that. Which isn't bad. Ugoni. Always scared of losing Ugoni. He did not disconnect, he is P9. He chose the medium tire, I remember. I remember, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Drive consistently, take care of those tires. If you can, short shifts, and I know the AMG can. It is a torque power, a torque beast. If you can, do it. It will save you fuel. Although I think the speed at which the drivers can take fuel in the pits is quite fast. I don't know how many liters per second, but it's quite fast. I've seen it. Doing a good job, Yukoni. Consistent times, yeah. Here and there a bit more. It's okay. Let's take a look at Patsy. Still on the softs. Also very consistent times. made a mistake somewhere, I think. Then again, sometimes these lap times aren't right. Sometimes there's a bit of a bug in the system. Chiles is losing a bit of time. Kaza's gaining a lot of time on Oost. Already 3 seconds more. I think everybody has high hopes for Kaza. Dag Charlotte. We have a big fan club here for Gilles. He brought half the family. So, Oost doing a good job. 15 seconds to Fresh Chicho. Okay. The gap between P4 and P5 is 33.5 seconds to Gorgi. Really on an island. He wants to unlap himself, but it's very hard to do because once he does this, he will get a blue flag. What to do in this situation? Because Gorgi is on the medium, on the medium. Pastinakala is on the softs, so he wants to pass him, and he should. But then he gets a blue flag. This is soft versus medium. Gorgi goes on the defense. He will not have it. He will not be unlapped. Ah, okay. He got the memo. And now he shouldn't respect the blue flag because he knows he's faster, otherwise you can do this forever. We're almost halfway through the stint. No, that's not true. I was looking at the time. We're about at a third of the stint. Yeah, Pastinakala is already pulling away. Still gained some time on finalized. How do you do that? Yippee-ki-yay. He's finding his pace. Last stint there was all, at the end of the previous stint, all 42s. He's starting with fresh tires now. He has 41s. Very nice. It's a consistency machine, Yippee-ki-yay. Yogoni on the mediums. Going in for the long haul. A lot of fuel. Mediums wearing very slowly. This could be something. This could be a nice tactic. But Oost is not having it. Oost is going to pass him. Definitely. He's also already lapped him, so there's a blue flag for Yogoni. Gotta love this livery, by the way. All the liveries of Race Asylum are very nicely done, but this one speaks out. The number 44 car, it's like a bit of graffiti on that beautiful GTR. Ah, those taillights are the best. It's getting closer. We'll get there. Let's go on board. you gotta admit, Yegoni on the mediums is doing a very great job. Let's see the times. Nope, that's the wrong one, sorry. Mid 42s, high 32s. These are low 41s, so he should be catching up. Yeah, he's giving way. Thank you, Yegonu. Always have to respect the flags, of course. He's thanking him. Well done, guys. Clean. Giles, look at those times, those lap times. Jesus. 40s, some 41s. Not the group, but the lap times. Nice. Let's see if Kaza can do the same. I think so. Yeah, it's about the same because the gap between them stays the same as well. He just overtook or lapped Hirotech again. I wonder if we look at the back of the pack how much time. There's 10 minutes already between P13 and P1. These are also nice lap times for Roses. Doing all he can. But of course he had to start a race that was already in his disadvantage. Especially with that wheel disconnect on top. Go yellow sausages! I love that livery. It's a bit like the Rorschach test, if you know it. That's very well done. Let's go back to that beautiful sound of the Lamborghini Huracan. Ah, lovely. Racing Team Oost-Friesland, the number 224 car. Driven by Patsy right now. There are only two drivers, it's Patsy and Maurice. Oh, yeah, what just happened? He got respawned. I really will. Oh, yeah, what's going on here? I hope it's not a disconnect as well. Oh, and he has so much damage. And now yellow sausages will be coming very... Oh no, it's still Gilles, but still. Here he lost so much time. Let's take a look at that again. What happened here? Okay, back straight. Going into the inner loop. RTO did a kiki. And he just hit that wall. It's like he hit an invisible wall. That was very weird. Who is this? Presticho. Okay, he didn't get overtaken by anybody then. Jesus. I feel like he didn't hit the wall. Is there an invisible wall there that we do not know about? Because that's very important information. He has to go to the pits, of course. Such a shame. I feel like he did nothing wrong. So, maybe we should put that in the Discord server. Watch out for the inner loop. Restart. Let's start stint 1 again. Aye, such a shame. That's too bad. I feel like he really didn't deserve that. Let me see. Where does he end up now? Way in the back, of course. Come on, Yippee, keep it up. Pasnakala again. A couple of seconds. I think 5 seconds he gained again on finalize, so he's coming in hot. Look at those times. They're the same times as P1. He also has the fastest lap of the stint up until this point. Who is this guy? Let's see, Gorgi. Gap is still 34.8. I think it was less before. I don't remember. But damn, Pasnakala, really nice. Not that I ever doubted any of you, but it's still surprising to see. I like it. I already thought the gap between him and Yippee was getting bigger. Let's see, Goni. Hi Nick, yes indeed, very good racing so far from everybody. Very respectful, good racing, sportive, clean races, very important. Otherwise we can just all go play on the dailies of GT. Hirotech really on an island here, although his lap times are very nice. But of course, if you have to start the race with a bit of a disadvantage, anything can happen, not only in your stint but also in the other stint. So hi Mingy. Yeah, dirty dailies indeed. Watch out for the invisible wall. Yellow Sausages about to serve a penalty. 0.5 seconds. Not that bad, but I'd still like to repeat myself. Try to serve your penalties on the right side of the track. I think I saw some flashing from Pasnakala there. Oh, he goes wide. Is this a penalty for Pasnakala? It could be. I think all 4 tires were off the track. Perhaps it's not that strict at that particular point of the track. Apparently not. Gets away with it. Luckily. Yeah, Yellow Sausages should let him pass now. He has a blue flag. This is straight. You don't want to hold up Pasnakala in this corner now. I hope Yellow Sausages realize this. You should also, of course, do it safely and not lose too much time. But if you see somebody this close to you and you have a blue flag, like here, you should go off the line. Yeah, he's defending. Have to be careful. I'm not a judge. Hey, Andrea Zana, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy. I'm not a judge or anything, but he goes to the side. Okay, but there are stewards watching, and penalties can be given, and probably will be given. Yeah, Kevin, I know. Not everybody perhaps was briefed correctly, although everybody should know this. There we also see Freschicho. Also on the softs. Alright, we are almost at the half point of this stint. Put your beloved Gilles on the screen, and I'm going to take a couple of minutes of break, so I will be back very shortly. See you later. And we are back. I expect not too much has changed. Also had a little peek, of course, on my cell phone. Hi Adriano. Good luck. Race Asylum, yes. Sometimes I see RA, sometimes I see ERA. Is there a big difference? I don't know. Gap between P1 and P2 stays about the same. I think Gilles even gained a couple of seconds, but the gap behind Casa has gotten bigger. Front left tire is really pushing it now. Somebody joined apparently. Somebody joined the lobby, which of course is not what you're supposed to do. The spirit of Polish bomboklat. Okay. What do I have to understand from that? Are there Polish people here? Are Polish people bomboklats? I don't know. These are just the questions I'm asking. Gaps through the field, of course, I was just about to do so. So we have a 43 seconds between Casa and Oost, P2 and P3. 44 seconds behind Oost to Fresh Chicho. Fresh Chicho WES Racing Team. There's a 13-second gap between him and Gorgi. Gorgi, of course, Nortlichter team. We have a 22 gap between him and Finalized Racing Asylum or Race Asylum, and a minute and 5 seconds between P6 and Pastiana Calda. Meanwhile, Casa is going in the pits as we thought he would have. And we have 27 seconds, almost 28 seconds between P7 and P8, between Pastiana Calda and Yippee-Ki-Yay. Yippee-Ki-Yay 42 seconds ahead of Ugoni. Ugoni for Rust Racing Team. Thought I saw all 4 blinkers, but it was not the case. Okay, good thing. 53 seconds to Hirotech, and Hirotech has an advantage of 1 minute and a half to Yellow Sausages. So gaps are getting pretty big. And I expect them only to get bigger in the next stint, unless of course something tragic would happen, which we don't like, but is quite entertaining. 1 minute and 15 seconds between Yellow Sausages P11 and P12. Patsy for Racing Team Oost Friesland with the one and only Lambo. Gilles is also going to the pits now. Very low on fuel, as you can see. And then there's a very big gap, 2 minutes and 35 seconds between Patsy and Roses. Roses was catching up, but then he had the wheel disconnect. And of course, nobody wants that. And he has damage again, we missed something. This is not his best race. Last time when we were racing on Spa, I think it was in September, I could not catch up with this guy. We know he can do a lot better. Gilles on fresh tires. Gilles and Casa both pitted, but suddenly the gap between them is doubled. How does that happen? Maybe it still has to reset. I hope so, because otherwise Casa lost a lot of time. What happened here? Both on softs, both fueled about the same. Ah, okay, it's still resetting. Thought so. Now Oost is going in the pits. Let's look at the back. I think Hirotech will also be going in the pits. Maybe one more lap. Very consistent lap times. If you look at the right side of your screen, all 1 minute 42s low. That's nice. Consistency wins the race, people. Hi, Lugi. Come on, Race Asylum. Feel free to support your teams, guys. Go nuts in the chat. We are not even at the half point of the race. This is still stint 3 of 6. Next stint, stint 4, will be streamed by Philippe again. After that we'll have Georgie for stint 5. And the last and final stint, stint number 6, will be streamed by myself again. That will be from 8 o'clock until 10 PM this night. Of course, Central European time, based in Belgium. He's going to squeeze one more lap out of this fuel tank. Almost running on fumes here. I gotta love this livery. The Arabian Bomboclats. So everybody's just a Bomboclat here, I presume. Yellow sausages. Left front tire almost dead. Yippee has a good pace. Yippee always has a good pace. If he trains, he's one of the best. Paces, that is. Fresh tires for Patsy. Let's take a look at Yippee-ki-yay. Ah, perfect times. Look at that. Tires are very much worn and still all 42s. Very consistent. No mistakes. Let's not jinx it, but nice job. It's going in the pits. Okay. Yeah, the soft tires, they don't last all too long here. Could this be the last stint for Yippee in this stint 3? Perhaps. Not a scratch on that car. That's how it's supposed to be. Good lap times. Not too much costs on the car. Mechanics must love this guy. Okay, Yugoni for Rust Racing Team. Let's see where Pastinakala is. Driving on the softs, just pitted apparently. Only the last 3 laps were 42s, all the rest were 41s. And we also saw some 1-minute 40s. This is also a very good pace. Luckily there is no rain possible here, otherwise we'd see something else, I think. Especially with the AMG. It's not my favorite car in the rain. If you look at the map, you can see everybody's on an island. Unfortunately not too many battles about. Here we see Gorgi on the medium and yellow sausages on the softs, very worn softs. Can he stay ahead before he goes to the pit at the end of this lap? I think so for now. Or do we see a move? Because if I'm not mistaken he has a blue flag. Yep, he stays out. Takes a wide corner. No? Yes. Okay. I think he lifted a bit. Well done, Gorgi. But Gorgi, I said it before, I think he put too little fuel in. Because those mediums should still last a couple of laps. But the fuel gauge tells otherwise. You like the livery of that sausage guy? Yeah, me too. I said it before, to me it looks a bit like the Rorschach test. Something you have to do with your psychiatrist. Goodwin E-Racing Club, they have two liveries, two cars that look alike, but they're not the same. Geronimo likes all sausages, yeah, that's true. But if this yellow sausage isn't careful, that left tire is going to explode. I have been asked to allow a comment. I will allow it. Jesus, Jefferson loves the one. Yeah, okay. Oh. I fear the chat will not get better the later the night gets. Aye, the yellow sausage takes a penalty. That's right, punish that sausage. Sorry. We'll have to serve it. Please serve it to the right side of the track. He will not. So, what's everybody drinking? Not you, Scout. I know you're drinking everything. Porto, Jesus. Oh, what are you, 50? Duvel for Putmans. Classic. Cava and wine for Geronimo. You're such a woman. A coffee for Jay. Okay. Yellow sausages. It's going in the pits. Yes. Please take enough fuel. Oh, this chat. Yeah. Okay, back to the front of the pack. Our Gorgie was on the medium. Is he also leaving on the medium? No, he switches back to the softs. Important to know. Chiles still holding steady at 35 seconds in front of Casa. These guys have the exact same pace. They just started a bit earlier than the other. Casa has made a lot of time on Oost. God, love that sound of the GTR. Is Yellow Sausages Chris Pearson? I have no idea. I don't know who Yellow Sausages is, and I don't know who Chris Pearson is. I just know that there is a driver here, Yellow Sausages for Goodwin E-Racing Club. But perhaps you could ask somebody, or somebody of Goodwin E-Racing Club, like Zoe, perhaps, could answer this. There were two cars at the beginning of the stint, but one of them, I think the name was Pickle Rick, got disconnected. So that's too bad. Apparently Mingy or Minji, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Oh, what's happening here? Roses struggling again? What's Roses doing? Please no wheel disconnect, not again. I love these liveries as well. I actually just love all the liveries on track today. You can see guys put a lot of work into it. It's got to be the widest curb ever. Come on, Roses, you got this. It has not been your best race. You have had a lot of bad chance. But it's not over until the fat lady sings. Aye, all these wheel disconnections and disconnects. Seems like every edition we suffer from these issues. Meanwhile, somebody's going into the pits. It's Fresh Chicho for WES Racing Team. So a bit of a private battle going on between Roses and Kaza. Kaza's on the softs. Tires are still fine. Roses on the softs, even better, the tires. People in the chat hating on Antwerp. Fresh Chicho leaves the pit on the medium tire. Also important to know, with 80% fuel, so that's a lot. Immediately gets a blue flag, so he has to let Kaza pass. But he does not have to. Oh, what happened there? Did Roses do this? I think he did. Let's check that out. Did he just drive one of those signs? What did he do? No. What the hell is this? What? Is there some kind of... What happened? What's going on with the Roses? Okay. The long right-hander, turn 5. This is feeling like another wheel disconnect. What's going on? No, Roses. Jesus. First he jumped a couple of meters in the air, then he goes way too wide. And again damage. Yeah, this is terrible race, terrible stint for Roses. He has to go into the pits, but he doesn't. He's tired of going to the pits. The mechanics say, no, just stay out, man. We don't care anymore. Ah, such a shame. Too bad, Roses. We feel for you. Let's see, middle of the pack. Pastinakala is really getting closer. This guy had a gap to finalize of 1 minute and 23 or 25 seconds in the beginning of the stint. So he already made up for a half a minute. He is really fast. Look at those times, all 1 minute 40s. Watch out for these guys. It's a very nice pace. Wow, look at those times, all 41s. What a machine. What a machine. Good busy, eh? Good busy, Yippee-ki-yay. That's how you would say it in Flanders. He has a visitor though. Yellow sausages are there. Watch out. Yippee-ki-yay for the yellow sausages coming in your rear. Maybe I should drink water again. See the difference between P11. So Yippee-ki-yay has the soft tires, fairly new. Even fresher rubber for sausages. Sorry, yellow sausages. What a nickname, man, what a nickname. Is he getting closer? I don't think so. I think the pace of Yippee is a lot better. Yeah, he's not coming close. Oh, sorry, Yippee. No, he's not getting closer. What if the sausage turns blue? Jesus, guys. I thought the question was what if blue flag for yellow sausages, but no. Gorgie, where is he at? Was it P5? I think so, yes. And he's getting closer to Fresh Chicho. I think the gap was 17 or something before. It's 11 now. Also very good lap times, 41s. If we look at Fresh Chicho. 42 is because it was the last of his stint. He's on the medium now as well. And Gorgie is on the softs. So that could make the difference. So normally he should catch up with Fresh Chicho in a lap or 6-7. But he'll have to pit earlier. Gap to finalize is 18.3, 0.4, 0.5 and 0.2. Changing constantly. But keep it up, Gorgie. Let's reset so we can see the lap times. Yeah, keep it up. What do you think? End of this lap, another 41 for Gorgie, or will it already be a 42? I think he's in the zone. Zero distractions, no traffic, only on the horizon he can see maybe sometimes Fresh Chicho, but it will be too far, I think. No, maybe a backtrack. Yeah, a backtracker he really wants to catch up with. It's all the motivation the driver needs. I always drive better when I see somebody in the front. Let's see the gap, sector 2. I'm thinking we're going to see a 41 again. 41 and a half, something like this. Turn 8, the heel. Turn 9. Going up, watch out for oversteer, easy on the throttle, especially with this AMG. Don't touch the grass there. Penultimate corner, turn 10, coming into the final corner, turn 11. Don't hit the wall, make the most of the track. Wow, millimeters. And we will see a 41, it's a 41.8. Close. I thought it was going to be 42. Same for finalize. These guys are on fire. I mean, look at the consistency. Jesus. Another 41. Of course. You order one, you will get one. Pastinacalda again. 2 seconds closer to finalized. These aren't 41s. These are mostly 1 minute 40s. Wow. This is nice. Making the most out of the track. Exits are very wide. Ugoni is in the pits now. Will he keep the mediums or switch back to the softs? If he ever used the softs, I don't know. First we're going to see Pastinacalda. Is it a 40? Could be. Ugoni is leaving the pits. It's a 41.0. Ugoni is leaving the pits in mediums again. With a lot of fuel, so this will probably be the last stint. Go Rust Racing Team. Got the 4 blinkers on, I don't know why. The hazard lights. Maybe he's listening in, could be. This livery is really out there, but I like it. Not your usual livery. Meanwhile, I think Philippe will almost be getting ready for the next stint. It is now 3:30. I think in a couple of minutes he'll probably get ready. I will be able to show the next stint as a picture-in-picture on this screen as well, so we won't miss a thing. Just keep in mind that there's a bit of a delay, 3-4 seconds between what you get to see and what is actually happening in this other stint. That would be stint number 4 of 6. Come on, Rust Racing team, you're going to show what you're worth. Make your team proud. The times, no, on the mediums it is not bad at all. Still a big gap ahead. A minute, 10 seconds. Catch up with GPKA. I don't see that happening anymore. There's too little time for that. Hito push, yeah, 28 seconds and a half. It's dropping fast, of course, because Yugoni is on the medium. Those tires are a bit worn though, but could still happen. These are fresh mediums. Hirotech will probably still have to pit. But who doesn't like a good overtake, even if it's not within scope? Penalty. Another punishment for the sausages. We see Patsy in the Lambo. Let's see what's happening here. Roses still with the damage. Letting Gorgie pass. I feel for you, man. It's not what you want in a stint. I think we will see him again in stint 5 or 6. I'm not sure which one. Could be him, could be Luke. Ah, he's going in the pits. Get that damage repaired. But what is now a 2 minute 44 seconds behind on P12 will of course only get bigger. I feel the pit stops here aren't that long. After 9 seconds you're already... the pit crew is already working on the car. Not like in the 24-hour layout of Spa. Jesus, it takes like 25 seconds before they even touch the car. Come on, Roses. Keep your head up. Gilles still 35 seconds ahead of Kaza. Kaza probably getting annoyed. Pushing and not getting any closer to Gilles. But then again, remember, Gilles is not just a racer. He is one of our finest. I feel like this fuel is perfectly calculated on those tires. Those tires will probably last another 2 laps before they really start to drop, and I feel that that fuel tank also has about 2 laps still, maybe 1. Also doing a lot of short shifting here. Why not? He's ahead. And the MG of course allows it. I think you have to rev a lot more with the GTR. Yeah, you can see it here. We switch, we shift up at about 60-70%, while the AMG does it at 50-60. Which wheel and which rig does Gilles have? I have no clue. Maybe Scout will know. I have no clue. I have the feeling that if I buy exactly the same that Gilles has, it won't improve my driving. You see, the DD Pro, I also have the DD Pro, and I'm not at all close to those lap times. Kaza gained even more time on Oost, already 52 seconds, almost 53 seconds ahead of P3. We'll probably have to pit end of this lap. This guy's in front really pushing those tires to the limit. I know, Scott, another wheel will not make me faster. I have learned that the hard way. I switched in the month of July. Oh, Kaza is still staying out of the pits. Okay, squeezing one more lap here. I switched in July from the Logitech G29 to the Fanatec DD Pro. New rig, new everything. I'm a bit faster, but I think it's mainly because I stopped using the traction control. So, more expensive doesn't make you better. It makes it more enjoyable though, that's true. Cars are really pushing it to the limit. Let's see where Fresh Chicho is at. Only 10 seconds and a half to Gorgi. That's closer than before, right? I feel like I'm making mistakes here, but I think it's closer. Fresh Chicho is on the medium tire. Gorgi is on the soft. Ha! The rig of Scout is a Ford Focus. I kid you not. He actually has half a Ford Focus in his fucking living room. And he is the fastest of us all. How does he do it? Nobody knows. Finalized, getting closer as well to Gorgi, I have a feeling. Asnakalda again a couple of seconds closer to finalized. He really made up a lot of time here. Well done. Kaza go into the pits, by the way. Probably switching again to the softs. I think so. Some people in the background unlapping themselves. Yeah, still the softs. Okay. We're getting closer to the end of stint 3. What will still happen? Anything can still happen. Fatigue will kick in. Even with the Lego man over here. Ah, thank you, Philippe. Thank you for sharing the Discord server link. Chile is going into the pits right now. I feel you, man. Fuck. And for those of you wondering, that was the wrong movie. Jesus. Question is, did I drink too much? Or haven't I drunk enough yet? One minute between P1 and P2? Nope, it will probably still be resetting just like the last stint. Let's see where Yippee is at right now. 39 seconds behind Pastinakalda. 1 minute and 14 in front of Ugoni, but he still has to pit. I think Yugoni already, yeah, is on the medium full tank. Really a lot in that fuel tank. Maybe too much even. It is still about 20 laps to go for him or her. Oost is going to the pits right now. Kirtek has a blue flag because what's his name again? Gorgi is getting closer. Come on, Hirotech. Normally you should be able to squeeze another lap out of this tires, out of this fuel. Alright, Philippe, do you know when you will start the next stint? I mean, start streaming. I think it's still about, let's see where Gilles is at, lap 57, so that means we still have 16 laps to go. At the pace they are driving, it would be about 25 minutes, something like that. So I think we will be a bit too late. Maybe the decision will be made to have a little less laps. I don't know, because at this rate we will not end at 10 o'clock, but it will be a lot later. But of course, this is something the stewards are looking into. One second gained for Gilles. The same for Kaza on Oost. Misticho, Gorgi. These times, Misticho pulled away a bit, I think, from Gorgi. It was 10 seconds. Now it's 16. It's all a bit the same now. Also the same between Finalized and Pastina Calda. Pastina Calda, by the way, in the pits. I don't think that Yippee is also going to the pits, yeah. Very consistent lap times, what we love to see. I'm going to keep the screen on Yugoni for Rust Racing Team while I go smoke cigarettes, so I'll be back in like a minute. Hola, we almost saw him crash there. Come on Yugoni, keep it up. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's see where everybody's at. Going is still holding strong on P9. Even more time gained for Gilles. 2 seconds. Same for Kaza on Oost. First Chicho, where is he at? Yeah, he just... Gorgie had the pit. Which makes a smaller gap between Gorgie and Finalized. Gorgie is now on the softs though. Finalized on the softs as well. Tires are a bit the same. Fuel also, so could be interesting. Nakalda really, Jesus. Oh, almost jinxed it there. Already made up for about 40 seconds since the start of stint 3. This guy's on fire and has a 39.6. How did I miss that? He just performed it, he just did it. This is the lowest, this is even better than the pole position time. 1 minute 39.6. That's amazing. That is lightning fast. Wow. We have a new track record for WES, I think. Wow, that was close to that wall. And all 40s, Jesus. Unfortunately, I think this stint it will not happen. He will not gain a position, but he will have helped his team enormously. For the WES racing team, I think it's the 61 car. Yes, 61. Well done, mate. And going even faster. First stint, first sector. No! Why do I jinx it? Why? Watch out! Wow, that was close. That was really close. Lost a couple of seconds there. Nothing too bad. Kept it on the track. Let's see a repeat of that. I'm telling you, even with fresh tires, this is the chicane of death. What was the problem here? Oh. Nice save though. Scott, did you really buy a Ford Focus just to use it as a rig? No way. And where did you find it? Yes, he says. Why? Marketplace. Oh, yeah. We'll go past Nakala. Will we see a better time? I don't know. Tires don't stay that fresh, you know. He's gaining on P4. Who's on P4 again? I forgot. Where's Chicho? Ah, he's on the medium. So we will still see an overtake. Because I can. When money isn't a thing, I don't know, sometimes. Oh, what happened here? That's our racing team Oost-Friesland. You guys are distracting me. Where is he? Patse. Half a second penalty, what happened? Everything was still going great here. Still, oi. Looks like he braked way too late, or is there a problem? I hope not. Aye, that's big damage for Patsy. Ah, too bad. That's too bad. Yeah, it's these last laps that really get to you. You drive on automatic pilot, and and suddenly you forget something, or you brake a little bit too late, or you're distracted. I'm thinking that's what it is. Could of course have been disconnected the wheel or something like that as well. Calda already making up for that lost time. He pulled another 1 minute 39 last lap. This guy's going really fast. Has he already got up with finalized? Presticio, yes, he's already passed him. Damn. Yeah, see here. Oh, a lot of people closer to each other. Kaye in pursuit of Gorgi. Behind we have another Nordlichter. Let's follow with Hirotech. Hirotech is trying to unlap himself on the soft tires, but I think Yippee is also on the soft tires, yes. I think his pace must be a bit better now. No problem, Pittemans. It's my own fault. I'm happy I saw it. Go Nordlichter. We've seen a Race Asylum sandwich, now we have a Nordlichter sandwich for Yippee. For some reason, really into sandwiches. Take that how you will. Watch out. It's an AMG Fast. Who's behind? Can't see. I think it's a Race Asylum car. A lot of sandwiches and a lot of sausages. That's true. I think I see a unicorn taking a dump on this car in the back. Jesus. I don't know what that's all about, but if I'm not mistaken, during the qualification also they had an exception. They could use another livery and it was a unicorn car. It's getting closer, but not that close. I think Yippee is closer to Gorgi than the other Nordlichter is to Yippee. Is Gorgi on the mediums? I don't know. No, also on the softs. What's going on here? He even has less fuel, so the car should be a bit lighter. Anyway, we're going to stay with these guys because it could get interesting. Yeah. Tastes differ, of course. Everybody has their own opinions about unicorns, or shitting unicorns, or sandwiches, or sausages, so let's keep it PC. Yes, Kevin, we know you're waiting. Lovely to see them close to each other again. I already missed the first stint. We had so many battles. It was such a nice thing to stream. Kevin is waiting for the sausage. Okay. Don't take away Scott's beer. Yippie's getting a bit closer. I don't know if he even intends to, if it's the intention to get closer or maybe just profit from the slipstream. Could also be a very good tactic. Meanwhile, we have yellow sausages being pursued by, couldn't see it. Is it Racing Team Oost? No. It is. It's a GTR, I just don't know which one. It's Oost. Gaining up Yellow sausages. Who gets the blue flag now? Yellow sausage is doing 41s here. Oost is doing 40s. Should catch up. But of course, it's a blue flag, so he should give way once Oost gets close enough. Still be a while. Let's see where Yippee is. Oh, it's really close now. Really close to Gorgie. Come on, Yippee-ki-yay. And it is not a blue flag. Yippee is trying to unlap himself. So Gorgie can defend all he wants. So we actually still see a battle, a true battle. Yip is going on the inside of the corner. Does he get it? No, he's still behind. Watch out for this chicane. Be for the next couple of turns. He's really close. He's definitely a half a second gap between the two of them. I can't see it on the screen, of course, because he's unlapping himself, but he does seem to have the better pace. Yeah, Georgie. Thank you, Georgie. Come on, Yippee. Make your move. We are closing in on the end of the stint. Butts is making way. He does have a blue flag. Heel attack in the back. Little mistake. Gorgie gets away with it. These guys are flying. Look at those consistent times. Nice. Really profit for that from that slipstream. I feel like the first turn is the better turn for Yippee-ki-yay. Always gets very close here, and then of course he's right in that slipstream for the long straight or the back straight. Will he get close enough? I think it's too far, but then again he can take the turn maybe better if he's a bit further away than right in the rear of Gorgie. Still about half a second between the two of them, even less I think now. It's a really nice pace of Yippee-ki-yay, all 41s, look at those times. Well done, mate. I mean, it's not over yet, but doing a good job. Also, these guys just got the news that the third driver is ill, so they have to do it with just the two of them. That's Yippee-ki-yay and Tommy Clean. It's not a problem for them, but of course it changes a bit the dynamic of your race, of the stint plan. Ah, it takes the better corner here. Still not next to him. Gorgie is defending. This is gonna be another 41, I think. Both drivers are showing the best of their capabilities. Yes, another 41. Almost all 41s. Just one. I don't know, it's even better. 1 minute 40. Now he's really close. Now he is really close in that slipstream. Should be able to make a move here, but Gorgie is going defensive. He's going to stay on the right side of the track. No, Yippee can get next to him. No, it's just not enough. And so they went on and on and on. Sausages to give up. Why would anybody give up? Let's see, Oost. Oyst is on the soft tire. Yellow sausages is on the soft as well. Let's see. It's doing 41s, 42s. Oyst is doing 41s now, but he was doing 40s, so he's keeping him a bit up indeed. Ah, it's blue flag. He should give way normally, especially when he's this close. We've seen it before, and not everybody's respecting these blue flags. It's a shame, but 3 laps is a long time to be waiting. I'll be right back with this one, but I'm going back to Yippee because this is very close and this is an actual battle, no blue flags. If you feel like you've been wronged, you can always put it in your motorhome channel on Discord, and then they will look into it. And then penalties will be granted. They will be given. I don't know, I'm not the judge of it. It's the job of the stewards, but it can't hurt to notify them via Discord. Okay, a bit further away, let's go back to Oyst and Yellow Sausages. Oyst a bit further now. Maybe a bit discouraged, could be. Oh, Oyst, I think that will be a penalty. What happened there? He's a bit thrown off his game, probably. Yep, a penalty. That, of course, does not help things. That's too bad. It was a 142.3 last lap, and we know Oost can do 40s, so I didn't see the whole thing, of course, but now Oost will get the blue flag because Gilles is coming around the corner. Let's see if he can practice what he preaches. Try to serve the penalty on the right side of the... Yes, very well, very good. And here comes Gilles. And this is the way you're supposed to do it. Of course he had a penalty, but even if he didn't have a penalty, this is the way you should do it if you have a blue flag. Do not wait until the next corner because you will hold up the person behind you. Unless you clearly have a better pace, but then you normally shouldn't get a blue flag either. Gilles is going in the pits, maybe. Maybe still staying out. No, it's gonna squeeze one more lap out of those tires and out of that fuel, especially. He's on lap 71. So I feel I should check in to what Philippe is doing. Sorry. All these keyboards. Is Philippe already online is the question, of course. He is not yet online. This is the penultimate lap for Gilles. Let's watch back to Yippee. Yippee still right behind Gorgie. Come on, Yippee. You can still do something here, although it doesn't really matter because it's unlapping yourself, so maybe it's not worth the risk. But for the sport, for the honor, we go all the way. Still not online. Maybe I missed something. Maybe it's not Philippe who's streaming. Could be. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Either way, I will stay with this race until the very end. Oh, Yippie's really in that slipstream now. Can he get close enough? This is surrounded by Noordlichter. They're playing the defensive game. He has to stay behind. He's losing time like this, of course. Gilles has started his final lap with a Wow, an advantage of 42 seconds on P2. Well done, Gilles. I don't know if Philippe's online now. No, still not. I think he might be. Nope, still not. No harm. Oh, look at these guys. Come on, Yippee. Try to get out of the sandwich. Wow. This is some fine racing. I love it. Such close racing. Oh, can he make the move here? He's next to him. Ah, he outbreaks him. He goes on the inside. Don't go too wide. And he makes the move and it sticks. Nice. Gorgi almost lost the car there. And Hirotech is also profiting from this move. Nice. That was a clean move. That's what we like to see. Meanwhile, Gilles is coming in the pits. I don't know if I can see this already. Ah, Philippe is live, by the way, right now. So normally we should be able to put this as a picture-in-picture. Yes, Gilles is getting ready. Kevin is getting ready, and Kevin has left the pits almost. So on the right side, right upper side of your screen, you can now see stint 4, where P1 is leaving the pits. Kaza is also coming in the pits now, which means that the Race Asylum team will also be leaving the pits now in stint 4, where Philippe is streaming. Let's see, Oost also doing the final lap here. Just a couple more turns. Let's see, by the way, where Yippee is now. Yeah, still in front of Hirotech and Gorgi. Well done, mate. Who is getting ready to pass the torch onto his team member for the Race Asylum 44 car. Yeah, you guys, you're welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching, by the way. The stream is not over, but still, before you leave, I'd like to thank you, and I will see you guys again, of course, in the final or 6th stint tonight at 8 o'clock Central European time in Belgium. At the end of my stream, by the way, if everybody has gone into the pits, I always leave the other stint and on a bigger screen for a couple of minutes with the sound on, so you can hear Philippe. Press Chicho is coming in the pits now. Oh, I hope that's not a penalty. The stewards will be watching. Is it a penalty? It is not a penalty, luckily. Okay, very well done. Now it is time for Gorgi, P5. Also a very nice race for Gorgi. Both North Liquor teams can be very proud of this stint, I think. They held it together. At the end, a nice battle with Yippee, nice defending. You can ask yourself, was it worth it? Yes, it's always worth it. Nice battles are always worth it. There, Uncle, thank you very much. See you again tonight. Alright, Gorgi is in. Finalized is also in. I missed that. They were kind of close together. Okay, 2.6 seconds between them. Sunny Style, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I see you again tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Pastina Calda, fastest man on track in stint 3. Yes, the next stint is being streamed by Philippe MMN. I don't know if I can find the exact name. Is Philip with double PE _ MMN, and Philip is with PH. If you search that on Twitch, you will definitely find it, and you will be able to see Stint for live. So again, maybe I'll just type it, it might be easier. _ MMN. If you type this into Twitch, then you will definitely find him. You will already see the logo of WES in his profile, and then you will see his live, and you can just follow there. And then of course, in a couple of hours, you come back to my stream. Yippee-ki-yay, final lap, running on fumes. And he will be entering the pits. Well done, nice stint. You can rest, but not too long, but because in 2 hours time it will be again your stint. Alright, who's the next one? Next one up we have Yugoni. Yugoni Rust Racing team on P9, so it's actually a great job they've done already. They started on P14 in stint 1 because they weren't able to make it to the quali. Somebody has joined and left the lobby again. Gives a bit of a distraction, of course, for the racers. We don't really like that, but it is inevitable unless you would work, of course, with lobbies, and these days you can make lobby IDs or passwords, and who has the time, you people. Yugoni is going in the pits. End of stint 3 for him, for Rust Racing team, so in the next lobby his teammates can start. We have Girotech, the second Noordlichter car. Also, very good job, Girotech. Nice lap times, consistent. Saw some good battles. Very sportive, very respectful. Watch out for the pit line. You don't want to ruin the next stint with a 3-second penalty already. Alright. Gonna make it a bit bigger here. Next up, Yellow Sausages. Our colorblind racer. Just kidding. No, but you really should respect the blue flags. I mean, they're there for a reason. If it's obvious you should make way for the next racer, you really should. Those are just the rules of racing, I did not invent them. Final lap for Yellow Sausages. We see in the back Roses, who had a terrible stint here due to wheel disconnects, due to some bad luck, due to already a substantial delta behind. So I don't think you can blame him, but I do feel for him. Final corners for Yellow Sausages. Suddenly I'm in the mood for a hot dog. And then at the end of the stint I will also have some time to chill, even just for a little bit. And then we will see each other again at 8 o'clock Central European Time. Yellow Sausages, going in the pits now. Which means it is the green light for the 33 car of Goodwin E-Racing Club in the next stint, where Philippe is streaming. Again, if you don't know where to look on Twitch for the next stint, I have typed it in the chat. If you just search Philippe_MMN in Twitch, you will definitely find him. You will recognize him and on the WES logo. The beautiful sound of that Lamborghini Huracan. Just screaming away. Go Patse. These guys only have 2 drivers, Patse and Maurice. I think I see some Disney letters on the side of the car. What does it say? Werbung und Merde. I have no idea what that means, but I am excited. I like the colors though. Number 224. Lovely. Just hear that engine roar. Love it. That was the final lap of Patsy. Oh, sorry, there's one more corner to go before he can enter the pits. Watch out here. A bit of a tricky pit lane, I think, because it's just in the way of everybody else taking that corner. Well done, Patsy. See you again. No, I won't see you again, but see you again in stint 5. Stint 6 will probably be Maurice. There is no other way. Roses with a penalty. Roses, I feel for you, man. You have had a streak of bad luck in this stint. We just saw the Lambo leave the pits in the next stint. There is a bit of a delay, of course. And now we have only one driver left on the field, on the track. And it is Race Asylum, the number 11 car. Loving these liveries of you guys. If you can look past all the scratches, of course. They bring 4 cars, 4 GTRs to the track. And I love them for it, because it is still my favorite car. Going in the pits, and that's all of them. We are complete. So now the last driver can start in stint 4. Problem is there are only 13 drivers. We are actually 14, but we had a disconnect of the Goodwin E-Racing Club team, the car 38, I think it was, with Pickle Rick. But he will be back in the next stint, of course. I will leave you guys here, but I'll leave you, of course, with the screen of the next stint. I'll put the sound on, of course, of Philippe, so you don't miss a thing. Voila. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, you're not watching stint 2, you are watching stint 4. Sorry, my bad. I'll leave this on for like 5 minutes. And then I'll see you again tonight. Thank you very much. Bye.
And Lucky has also left the pits, all on track. And with all the bad luck with JJ, wheel disconnect and things, so they're already 12 minutes behind P1, but only 40 seconds behind Matt, so Never give up. Maybe you can gain a couple of spots. Some support from Nico. Maurice, where is Sui? Behind him. So he's unlapping himself, Maurice. Go, Maurice, go. How about Cupcake's game? 58 seconds. So Kevin keeps on pushing. Look at those lap times. A couple of days ago he could do a couple of mostly 5 or 6 times a 140, and then times were dropping, but now he's still doing a good job. Look at that. Keep it up, Kevin. Shadow also with a 140.4 fastest. 51 seconds behind Cupcakeski. With Kevin. Yeah. So, who's close? Yep, of course, Monkey again in front of Erbusman. Nice to see some support. Of course. Noordlichter, GTSV, Race Asylum. Where are the Racing Team Oost-Friesland guys? They're also enjoyable to watch. Look at the lap time, 140.9 for start. Nice one, Maurice. So we're starting with 1 minute 43.0. Busman 41s. And driving along with his teammate, the other Noordlichter car. 5th spot. There you go, mark with 1 second penalty. But all good for him. He's only 25 seconds behind Scheckter. Scheckter on the mediums. Mark pulling away from Monkey. Monkey also on the medium set of tires. Tommy Clean unlapping himself. Would it be? Let him pass again. No prob. There you go. You're welcome. Nice view. The train, GTSV, between them Noordlichter, and then again GTSV. Almost Nordschleife. Parking Brugge. Noordlichter GTSV. Kevin closing in, and he built up the gap to 1 minute between him and Cupcake. Nice one. Lap 11 still a 1 minute 40.9. Not gonna jinx it, don't watch him anymore. Indeed. Some Dutch language, some support for Kevin. Shadow also pushing it hard. Very decent, consistent lap times. Always 1 minute 40.